All right, welcome back. I hope you're having a good time with this course. Please don't hesitate to leave your comments, share your experience both on this platform that you're watching this video on and in our WhatsApp community. I'll be very happy to hear how you're finding it. Okay, moving on. The next thing we'll do is I want to show you the components of a web page, and I want you to get familiar with some terms. As a tech bro and tech sis, I want you to be able to speak the language of web design. I want you to be able to point me to somewhere you're working that, oh, I have a problem with my parallax, and actually, that would be so nice. So let me show you a sample WordPress site, and then I would tell you what each of their sections are called so that you get familiar with that. Okay, so I have a site right here opened. Let me check this out. Called DV. Okay, here's an example of a site. This is also a WordPress template, by the way. So when I speak about WordPress templates, let me put this. I have to do this not to distract our flow. Got it. So as I was saying, this is an example of a WordPress theme called DVC, the most popular WordPress theme in the world at the ultimate. So they claim. I don't know. But it looks nice at least. And this is a template, a sample of a template, which means you can choose to buy this template and start to customize it. But let me not digress. I want to tell you the main parts of a website. The first is what we call the landing screen, which means once someone visits this site like this, the first screen that loads, you can see this top section. So when you look at this whole place, you can see that, first of all, there's the green area at the top with a text and button. And below that is like this blue large thing that extends all the way to the end of where my phone is. It has a text, bigger one. This DV, for example, is going to be called the H1 or the headline text because it's like the most pronounced text, and followed by this. This is what we call a body text or a body description, a body copy. It's simply the text that is following the headline to explain what that platform or just to support what that headline is saying. And here is an example of a button. This is what we call a button or a call to action. And there's also a link here, a video embedded, which means they have a video embedded on this. If I click on it, it should play. See? So, but I don't want to do that. No. All right. This whole area here that you see, this screen, this whole blue area is what we call, that's one row. That's a row, or you call it a section. The reason why this is important is when you want to ask your client for a brief or you want to write a website brief for someone, you can be clear that section 1, this is the headline, this is the body copy. Section 2, you can see that there is a gap, and then there's this big bold headline again. It says build visually, and followed by another headline. So this is the bigger the headline, the biggest headline is always called H1, capital letter H and 1. The following one is H2. We have that up to H5, H6 in fact. So this is going to be an H1. This is going to be an H2. Don't worry about this. This is all just technical jargon, but you can see that these both are actually headlines. It's important for you to know. And then there is the body copy followed by another button or call to action. Next, there's another section here. Can you see that each section, the purpose of a section when designing site is to communicate one thing per time. what this part was saying is different from what this part was doing. So that's what a section is. See, this part is a video showing us different things. That's a section. And this section, we can say, has 3 columns. You can see some text to the left that are fixed, and then there's this large one in the middle that is animated, and another one. So this is a row with 3 columns. One, two, three. All right, this is what we call a feature box, which is a section that you use to list the features of something. You say the feature of WYSIYG. What is this? Number one, drag and drop. There's an icon box here. These are icons. So this whole place now you can see is another section. This is a section that has 1, 2, 3 columns, but has different rows. This is one row like this. This is another row. This is another row, but everything together forms a section. Okay, and this is what another section with 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. You can see that they are broken apart. Same thing here, 3 rows, and so on and so forth. Then we have the footer. I'll just scroll down to that. This thing right here is what we call the footer. Can you see? Where we have all these menu, DV features. So this is a footer area with how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it has different lines and different things in between. So these are some components of a web page. A parallax, I missed that, is simply, let me look for one here. No. Okay, good. This is an example of a parallax. It's just like a spanned across kind of row saying one thing. You can have a background image here, for example, that is just supported. That's what a parallax image is. And yeah, they have different themes, as you can see. Okay, customer showcase. So this is what customers have built with their WordPress template, which is looking pretty. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is how do you find your WordPress template? Where do you get WordPress template from? Outside the one that is built into WordPress, just like we have here. When you go to appearance, remember, this is your WordPress dashboard. This is everything that manages what or controls what people are seeing on the outside. And this is where you find it. You go to themes. They have some free themes that which if you click add new, you'll see they are endless. There are actually a lot of them. You can also search based on the kind of theme you want. If you want food, let me search for food, for example, food themes. It will bring things that are in line with that, and then you can install. But the thing with these themes are they are not very robust. They are not very unique because they are free. They are not bad if you want to practice. So what we do is we have platforms that sell where individuals like yourself have built WordPress template and they uploaded them for sale. So if someone like me wants, I just go there and buy what I want. And the platform, the number one platform to get WordPress template in the world is called themeforest.net, as spelled themeforest.net. And here's what it looks like. See, professional WordPress themes and templates for any project. And it is as they said, indeed. So let's say we want to build the next kind of site we'll be building is a blog. So let me say food blog. Be very specific. Is it that when you type food blog, you see it show you some option food blog in WordPress because they sell other kind of templates here too that are not WordPress templates. So you need to be specific in that in your search by including it in your search saying food blog WordPress theme, or you just select whenever it shows that in WordPress. So it's going to be showing you things under WordPress. All right, let's go with that option and search. Okay, see, these are the themes. You can preview them, you can operate them, test it out, take it for a spin, see the ins and out. And we are going to do that. So let's see the first one called Tiny Salt. It gives you an idea of it. If you want to read more about it, first of all, before even previewing, you can click on the image or on the headline here. I would show you more detail about that theme. One is showing you the review that it has 4.9 review. It's showing you that it has 4.9 review, comments, 360 comments. It also shows you the count, how many people have bought typically. So it says 2,152 sales. That's to give you an idea of how well people have used this theme. It will also just show you things like, how many homepage they have, just trying to give you details essentially. The software is compatible with, the browsers is compatible with, details like that. But the thing you should definitely do is to take it for a spin by doing a live preview. Live preview is you want to browse this template, you want to see what it really looks like, and that's what we'll do here. It's going to open a new tab and take you along. All right, see what I'm saying? All right, so look at that template. Set up your spice. You can check it out, see what the font looks like. It's free to check out. So, hey, check out anything checkoutable. Look at that. So it seems this theme now have what they call demos. What do I mean? Even though we search for food blog WordPress theme, there are different kind of food blogs. Some food blogs are dealing with organic food like veggies. Some are dealing with just poultry. Some are talking about just recipes, and they have different demos. In case you want to be more specific, let's look at one of their demos. I don't like this theme. One of the things that you should check out is check out how clean it is. This is looking so rough, their design. You might not see that, but I think the cleanness of their theme appears to be this. So let me click on this and see what it looks like. You want to choose something very clean. Clean is just the word, really. Clean means it's not so jam packed, so that when you are doing your edits with your info, the site will look just like they projected. If you go and work with a complex design like this, it could be difficult.